What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. So, I'm going to get to our recap of our game versus the New Orleans Saints, but I first want to talk about the Josh Gordon move. We see that he has been traded to the New England Patriots for a fifth-round draft pick. The news was broke to me that we were actually looking to release him Saturday evening. I was at the restaurant having dinner, and I received a phone call from our CLE football NFL insider Anthony Hudson, and he let me know about the move to release Gordon. I said, well, what is this? So I just got to looking and thinking, and I can only sum it up as to say Josh just, to me, just wasn't ready to live the life of an NFL football player, and that's the best way that I can sum it up. When we look at the start of training camp, goes into treatment, getting himself together, and then shortly after that, though, or maybe a few weeks after that, we saw a report saying that he was facing jail time for child support, which to me is dumb, because if you go to jail, how you go pay child support anyway? But that's another story for another time. But soon after that report came out, he was back. You know, it said Josh Gordon has returned to the Browns, and I'm thinking like, man, you know, is he rushed back? Is he ready to come back? I don't know if that has something to do with it, the child support thing, but one can only speculate, and without talking and actually knowing people, you'll never know, you know, what actually happened and what actually went on. But I can only sum it up as if he was not ready to return to the lifestyle of, you know, practice day in and day out, just preparing day in and day out, being mentally in tune, still trying to figure out what happened between Friday and Saturday before the Saints game up until that Sunday, and then the announcement, you know, and then today being traded. They say he was doing a promo shoot on Friday, and you know, after practice, I guess, and then comes back the next day saying his hamstring was hurt, and then people were saying, he didn't look like himself. So what does that actually mean? What does that actually imply? We don't know, but it wasn't enough to say that for other teams to not be able to take a chance on him, because we see that there was a market for him. Teams were looking to make this move, and the Patriots made this move. Fifth round draft pick, it is a risk, because, you know, what if he's not there? What if he's not available at some point? But the Patriots, to me, this move looks like they have some concerns. I won't go as far as to say they are desperate, you know, at the wide receiver spot, but they have some concerns. But Julian Edelman will be back. I think he has 2 more weeks and he'll be back. But I think there's some concern there at the receiver spot. But if this works out for them, then this is a plus. Even if it works out just for this season, I think it will be worth the move. We saw yesterday how you know, the Jags jumped out on them, and the Patriots couldn't keep up. So this move, if he's available for the Pats, I think they shoot up there as contenders in the AFC, and he'll definitely help out that offense and with Tom Brady. I see people saying, "Well, is he gonna be able to learn that?" I mean, it's just football, man. A guy can learn football. You know, run a hitch. You know, read routes. The guy been playing football all his life, so I don't think that part will be too hard as to catching up to speed on running routes and knowing what to do. But I do wish him the best. I'm glad to see someone was able to pick him up. I just think he just ran his course with the Browns, and we just couldn't, we couldn't do it no more. We couldn't go back and forth no more. I think with leaving just before training camp and coming back, he was already on thin ice, as some would say there. And then this move with the hamstring and then showing up late to the facility and all that was just, it sounds like it was the final straw. And then was able to salvage something, get something for him, and I think both parties will be happy with this trade. So that's my summation of the Josh Gordon situation. Just did not think he was ready to live that life of an NFL player just yet. I don't know. Again, one can only speculate and see how this plays out with the move to New England. All right, and be looking for. I'll be looking out for a recap versus the New Orleans Saints. So I'll be dropping that very soon. So if you like, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe.